Did you hear MrBeast is Muslim?
Intention, for the sake of Allah.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. We're back on another episode of the Honest Ibrahim podcast. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'd like to introduce my friend, brother Yousef. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah. So, did you hear MrBeast is Muslim?
No, I didn't know.
He is, bro. Inshallah. Yeah, but no. Imagine that's a headline,
Yeah.
MrBeast is Muslim. So,
That would be great.
if you guys didn't realize that, today we'll be talking about MrBeast and if he'll be becoming Muslim soon. So, we know that he does a lot of YouTube videos and giveaways, and he's the biggest YouTuber on the planet right now. So, we both believe that would really benefit. I believe all Muslims believe that if anyone is Muslim, that would benefit the whole community, like the whole Muslim community. So, what are your thoughts on if MrBeast becomes Muslim, Yousef?
So first and foremost, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So Bismillah. So if MrBeast was a Muslim, one thing for sure is that we all know that MrBeast is known for doing challenges and giving giveaways and free stuff. So so one thing I notice about when he becomes Muslim, then there's a chance that all his followers, because currently he has 300 million subscribers, right?
Yeah.
So there's a chance that all his followers will become Muslim,
Yeah.
right? And that would benefit the Muslim community. And it would be great as well that since he's building free houses for the viewers, imagine he was building free mosques.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
In Western countries like America and stuff,
Wow.
building mosques where people, his viewers can attend, Imagine
Wow. Giving away.
giving away mosques,
Wow.
masjids and masajids and stuff. So
That'd be so cool.
That would be so cool, yeah.
So cool.
So that's how I imagine MrBeast, when he's Muslim and took the Shahada. Hopefully, inshallah,
Yeah, inshallah.
great things will happen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a really great that's really cool. Imagine that.
Yeah.
He gives away, or if a masjid in the community needs renovations done,
Yeah.
he can make a whole video upgrading my local masjid,
Yeah.
or something like that. That'd be so cool. If because he's the biggest YouTuber right now on the planet. He has,
Yeah.
last time I checked, he has 301 million subscribers. It's probably a little bit more now. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
He just made a video with 50 of the biggest YouTubers on the planet in one video.
That's
And
crazy.
He was there was, Chunks from Beta Squad. Do you know him?
No.
But
familiar.
anyways, he's a Muslim YouTuber.
Okay.
He participated in this video of MrBeast,
Okay.
and MrBeast flew him on a private jet.
Okay.
So imagine if he has that much money to fly someone on a private jet,
Yeah.
he can probably just give a couple $1,000s to a masjid and make a banger video.
Yeah.
So-
But do you know, I wanted to ask this question, how much money does he get actually? How does he get this much money that he can spend on,
So, bro, I don't even know. He has
That's crazy.
brand sponsors, he has his YouTube videos, he has Feastables, which is his chocolate
Yeah.
brand. He has MrBeast Burger,
Yeah.
the burger franchise that he has, or the burger restaurants that he operates.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of avenues of income, right? And I bet he's doing some other side stuff too, like investing and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
So, I mean, it's working, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dream. He's living the dream, honestly. But our dream is for, people to become Muslim, right?
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
If he's Muslim, that'd be so good.
That would be so good. Exactly.
You know, MrBeast has a cameraman who's Muslim, right? You know that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard news about it.
His name is Tariq.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Tariq.
Tariq.
Yeah.
Tariq. Say it again.
Tariq.
Tariq. Okay.
The cough,
Huh.
like in Arabic language, the cough,
Yeah.
like you have to show it from your throat, you know, like cough.
Qaf.
Yeah.
So
Tariq.
Tariq. Okay.
It's even in the Quran, like
Yeah.
والسماء والطارق.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he has a cameraman his name is Tariq, and he's Muslim, and he went on the Flagrant podcast with Andrew Schultz,
Okay.
and on that podcast he mentioned Tariq, and he said that he's such a good, he's a good Muslim, he's very devoted. He thought some Muslims were just like, they just say and don't do, but he was actually doing it, and he was impressed. So, like, if MrBeast becomes a Muslim, that would be so good, and Tariq can help him,
Yeah.
right? In a sort of sense, because he works with him, right? He's close with him. He's in his videos.
Yeah. So that's true, actually. Like, the Tariq is a Muslim, and one thing for sure is that, like, you never know, like, if it's a good Muslim or bad Muslim, right? Because in like throughout like the videos, MrBeast videos, like I don't know, like he's so obsessed like with money, and how that's just turns away from the taqwa from Allah, you know, like turns away from the deen. All this wealth and all, but again, we never judge like the person. We just keep it for Allah, you know. Allah knows best. But yeah, like this is one, like if this is like from the topic we just discussed before, that what would happen if MrBeast was becoming a Muslim, right? Tariq is one of the Muslim from his crew, you know. So that's one step into like, hopefully like MrBeast would take into account like maybe interested in Islam or something, and maybe Tariq would introduce him to Islam, you know.
Yeah, inshallah. Yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, he's the biggest YouTuber on the planet right now. He has like 301 subscribers. Even if MrBeast would become Muslim, even if one of his subscribers who never heard of Islam before becomes Muslim because of him, that would be so beneficial for him and for the whole Muslim community, because he was able to add more to the ummah.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. Yeah, it would be like so great that like he would even like encourage Muslims to go like visit mosques, or even like if he wills, like if he were to build a mosque or something, it would encourage everyone to go to his mosque, for example, for the sake of Allah, obviously, to worship, to do ibadah, and to do like different like azkar and all of that stuff. So yeah, we can just imagine like if he were to become Muslim, that would be great, you know. It would bring benefits to the Muslim community.
Yeah, that would for sure.
Yeah.
And like if he were to become Muslim, man, like that'd be so best. Yeah. So like he's Muslim, like it's just like even just like when you hear random celebrities become Muslim, right? Like Kyrie Irving. Yeah, Kyrie Irving. I don't really watch him that much, but he became Muslim, and then like it's good for him, right? And it's nice to see, like, whenever he fasts in Ramadan, they always mention like, oh, Kyrie Irving is fasting. Yeah. Like the commenters always say it.
Yeah.
So
they give they sometimes like were like fair enough to like stop the game for him, and then until like he breaks his fast, for example.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Not only Kyrie Irving, but you know Mo Salah, like Muhammad Salah, right?
Yeah, he's Muslim.
He's also Muslim, and during Ramadan he's fasting, right? So they stopped the whole match for him to just like break his fast.
Oh, wow.
So that's how people can benefit from Muslims, especially because even like his fans looked at how he's devoted into like Islam and how he fasts. he encouraged all his fans to, it's like encouraging them to convert to Islam, and many actually did, many did convert to Islam. So that's very good, if you just present the truth about Islam to the whole world, people would join, people would convert. So that's simple. It's like a form of da'wah,
Yeah, it is. Inshallah, bro. Like, inshallah, everyone becomes Muslim, Even, it's really good that these these athletes are becoming Muslim, and if MrBeast become Muslim, that would be really good. But you have to really, it's based on someone's intention, right? MrBeast, he always gives away these big houses and cars and things, and he records it for everyone to see. I mean, it's part of his career. It's a job now. It's a career that he made for himself. But like, it all comes down to intention, right? So if he becomes Muslim, it has to be because of the best intention. Yeah. So if you want, like, expand more on that, like,
I can elaborate on that. So yeah, like many non-Muslims, like, who are doing good things, they're like, Allah can actually reward them in the dunya. That's it, but never the akhirah, because they're non-Muslims, right? And even their intentions, like, even though their intentions, because they're non-Muslims, they don't believe in Allah, so they have the intention always on the views, or on the videos that they make, MrBeast's videos, But us Muslims, we must have this intention of Allah, like seeking like Allah. And I have this hadith. I'm gonna pull it out right now. So سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول إنما الأعمال بالنيات وإنما لكل امرئ ما نوى فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله ومن كانت هجرته للدنيا يصيبها أو امرأة ينكحها فهجرته إلى الله إلى ما هاجر إليه. So the translation to this hadith, so narrated on the authority of Amir al-Mu'min, I heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, actions are according to intentions, and everyone will get what was intended. Whoever migrates with an intention for Allah and His Messenger, the migration would be for the sake of Allah and His Messenger. And whoever migrates for worldly gain or to marry a woman, then his migration will be for the sake of whatever he migrated for. So that's the hadith. And so always have the intention of Allah, and you gain barakah, you gain rewards from Allah from that. And whoever like migrates for the worldly gain, like MrBeast, like having this worldly gain of like gaining views and gaining money, then his migration will be for the sake of whatever he migrated for. In other words, that's like away from Allah, So that's why what I wanted to point out about the hadith.
Yeah, like that's kind of scary, right? Like, imagine if you do something and it's not for the right intention.
Yeah.
Like, let's say if you, like, I agree, like MrBeast, right? If he does something for the sake of the worldly gains, it'll just be for the sake of worldly gains, right?
Yeah.
But imagine if you're doing something, let's say you're living in the West, like Canada, and you see someone in Saudi Arabia, like a girl, and you love her and you want to marry her, you go to Saudi Arabia, you did Hijra, right? Like, you moved to a Muslim country, but you did it for a girl. Imagine, like, that's so messed up. Dude. I would be like, yo, what did I just do? Or like, imagine you're just thinking late at night. You're like, I moved to a Muslim country. You're like, oh, why did I move? Oh, it was that girl. Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's one example. It's crazy to think about it. But yeah, one person were to go to Hajj, for example. That's the right intention, for the sake of Allah.
Yeah.
So that's the right thing to do, And also I want to point out, like, with the intention comes sincere. Yeah, like you have to have sincerity. You have to know, like, feel that Allah is here, you know. So one thing that comes to mind, like, with the intention comes sincerity. So you have to, and sincerity comes from, like, the heart, like how the heart feels like the unknown, you know, how Allah is looking at the heart and how pure the heart is. And this is a form of ihsan. أعلم أنك, know that Allah is watching. فإن لم تكن تراه فإنه يراك. And if you don't see Allah, then Allah sees you. So you have to have this concept that know that Allah is watching. It's all seeing, you know. And every action that you do, whether it's bad or good, Allah is watching. And that's a form of, like, sincerity, you know, like how you can benefit from it. So.
Yeah, thanks for, mentioning that. And yeah, it's always good to have ihsan, mindfulness of Allah, right? And with your intentions and every action that you take and everything. Like, if talking about MrBeast, right? With this ongoing genocide happening in Palestine, Gaza. So I feel the whole world knows what's going on. I think that the whole world knows, and they already have a side that they chose to be on, right? Yeah. Either you're on, like, Palestine, or like or Israel, yeah, like the other side. So if MrBeast becomes Muslim, he can. I mean, like, what's going on in Gaza is not just a Muslim issue; it's a human issue. But I feel that if he's able to help Palestine, build houses for the people of Gaza, or like rebuild. I don't know if he can rebuild in Gaza, but like bring the people from Gaza here, or like Palestinians to a place in America, and have them live in a house, like bring the whole family, sponsor a family here or something. And he can bring attention and awareness to this issue in a way like no one has, right? Because he has the money for it, he has the attention for it. He can do anything really he can put his mind to, right? Like I don't think there's anything stopping him, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like he has all his money. He could have just spent it on, like, something good that benefits, like, the people of Gaza. And so if, like, one thing for sure is that if he were to build houses, like, in Gaza, but during the war won't be the best thing, because they're gonna keep destroying it after he built it. But after the war, hopefully, he'll be able to provide, like, healthcare, like bunch of needs, shelter for people who need shelter, and food, water, everything, all the necessary, like, needs for it. He can do that, for sure, if he has the intention to do so, obviously. But right now, like, based on his videos, he's just spending money now on, like, only his country, like America. He doesn't care about, like, other countries, so which is weird, right? So يعني may Allah help those people in Gaza. They die martyrs, of course, but
yeah, like, it is sad, what's going on. And it's kind of like a sad note that we're in the video.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly, like, if he can help the people of Gaza, like, it'll be so good. He can bring attention to it in a way no one has.
Yeah. And so since, like, MrBeast is giving all the attention in the world, like, for just his views and the things he does, the people of Gaza as well are also giving attention to the world, even though they're suffering, but they show to the world how they are sincere to Allah, how they're patient to Allah, and it just shows how they're devoted as well, like, to Islam, and how they just don't give up, on everything. It's their land, It's the right for them to never leave their land despite all the suffering, despite all the destruction. So they're very sincere. Like you can't imagine how sincere they are, how patient they are. So that's one thing, like they taught the whole world how to be sincere. And that's why like we see many people siding with Palestine, but not the government, because the government again are at the side of like money, worldly gain, and that's part of their intention, that they want to gain money for power and for, they don't care about their own people, they don't care about humans. But Gaza, people of Gaza, there's something special. They care about, like, they show to the world how being a human being is about,
Yeah, I believe that wraps it up. Yousef, like, thank you for coming on the podcast, and I wish that like, Palestine is free soon, inshallah. And guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and help boost this video so that we can reach more of the ummah and benefit more people in the ummah, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed, please stay tuned for the next episode of the podcast. We'll be recording another one soon, and we'll be posting it soon, inshallah. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Yousef, for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.